If a restraining order was filed against me but not served on me, can it be canceled and be null? Well, I believe what you are really asking is this. If someone has filed for a protective or restraining order against you, but it has never been served on you, is the order enforceable against you at that point? The answer to that question is no. Now, before some of you think, aha, I know someone has or is seeking a restraining or protective order against me, so I'll just make sure they never find me to hand me a copy and serve me with it, and it will never be enforceable. Know this. There are rules in place for what is known as constructive service or substitute service in that very situation. Constructive service or substitute service was created so that people who are avoiding personal service of legal documents that need to be served on them, such as a summons and a complaint or a restraining or protective order, can still be legally deemed served even though they weren't personally handed the documents. These rules allow for service to be deemed completed by means other than personal service if, after a diligent effort to serve personally have failed, the court authorizes service by substitute means. Constructive or substitute service can take many forms, such as mailing a certified letter to the person's last known address and having him or her sign for the letter containing the documents to be served, or emailing the documents to be served to that person's email address. Text messaging a notice to that person informing him or her that there are documents that need to be served on him or her and that those documents can be found and read at the courthouse or by clicking on a hyperlink to those documents or getting a copy from your lawyer. Or another way is publishing a notice in a newspaper of general circulation in the town or city of the last known address of the person to be served, and having that notice in the paper stating that a lawsuit has been filed against that person and that this person is thereby put on notice by publication of the filing of the lawsuit and is also given information as to where the complaint or petition filed with the court can be accessed and read. Now, before the internet, publication in the newspaper was the most common way of completing constructive or substitute service of someone who was avoiding personal service. Not anymore. Bottom line, if you believe that a lawsuit cannot proceed against you or that a restraining order or protective order cannot be binding upon you unless you are personally handed the legal documents with the order or other legal papers, that is not true. If the court authorizes substitute or constructive service and that service is completed as the court ordered, you will be deemed served and the order will be enforceable against you regardless of whether you ever personally received a copy of the order.